Good afternoon, I am Zedmont, and there's a new bug out. Late in the dev cycle, so it's probably likely maybe not to be fixed for the next update, but I wanted to show you what it was. And this was brought to us by a user we'll call Rumpelstiltskin. I'm not going to pronounce his real name because that would be bad. Now, the specifics of this bug are, A, you have to have Cluster Grenade, and this user, Rumpelstiltskin, has maxed Cluster Grenade, so I can see why he or she would be pissed. And also, the building that you cluster, you need to spam Cluster Grenade, and your Cluster Grenade has to destroy the building. That's the key. It has to destroy the building. And at that point, if you flare anything, you'll notice she's not even using her machine gun or her grenade launcher. You can flare whatever the heck you want, and she'll just stand there. And she'll stand there for the entire attack. With her other targeting bug, at least if you flared a building, she would move. With this one, she will not move, though. Like, you can... The only way that I've found that you can actually get her to move is if you drop a smoke on her and then flare a building, she will actually move. It's annoying and frustrating, but that's what it takes to break it. And now you'll see she starts to use her grenade launcher and her machine gun again, and she's back to her usual self. And if I had enough GBE, I would try to flare her, and she'd probably ignore. Let's see if we can show off 2 bugs in one attack. Yeah, so there we go. 2 bugs, both of Brick's bugs on display. Now, at least when she's ignoring this flare on the left-hand side, she will use her machine gun and her grenade launcher, but just frustrating. Brick is so broken, it's incredible. I just wanted to point this out. There is a thread on Reddit, I'll link to it below. If you use Cluster Grenade, let me know, because that building has to die. I'll show you another example here one more time, just quickly. Where the building doesn't die, I'll be really careful to give it as much health as I can, and hopefully the Cluster Grenade won't destroy it this time. Let's drop her in here, and then we'll spam it again with all of our DBE. See how it's still up there? Now let's see how she keeps shooting and she keeps moving. I feel like what has to happen is the Cluster Grenade, it has to be sending I think it ends up locking on that target because it tries to throw a Cluster Grenade, but the target's already gone or something along those lines. So I guess the easiest way to avoid this is don't spam the Cluster Grenade button. Obviously, if you're about to die or something like that, it's about the only time you want to do that. But you see, Brick responds to flares as per normal. A little bit frustrating, but pretty easy to avoid, and I don't feel like many people have upgraded the Cluster Grenade. If you have, then by all means, please let me know. But pretty easy bug to overcome, not a big deal. Just wanted to throw it out there just so that there's record of it, and hopefully they can fix it. That's all I got. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedbot. Peace.